Hi, it's Tanya here. Welcome back to my channel. So we're going to put on some more eyeshadow today. I am using the more LA colors. So what I did after this was after Christmas time, I got this LA Color Plums palette for $2 at Walgreens. It was a special Christmas thing. They had it out on the counter top in the Walgreens area. You know how they have a kind of countertop there and do they have a cash register back there? Anyway, it's just like a countertop, and behind the countertop they have perfumes and stuff. They had it sitting out in a box, displayed during Christmas time. And I picked this up and I loved it so much that I went, you know what? I wonder if LA Colors has more selection. So I went onto their site and sure enough they do. So I got these, and these were $2.50 each, and I love these. So let me show you. We're gonna put them on. I'm going to put them on. I have my eyebrows on already. I have my concealer. I'm on day 2 of the tryout of the Covergirl True Blend Concealer in 100 Fair. And we're just going to, I think I'm going to pick a palette here and we'll try a look from it and see what we get. So these I bought, they were $2.50 each. And I mean $2.50 each. Okay. So let me show you, give you a tour of some of these palettes here. I love these palettes. They are small. They were smaller than the one that I bought during Christmas, kind of thinner. So they're very handy. Like, these are like really small. They fit like that in your hand. They're very narrow. I really like them. And I like the rounded, it has like the top on it's kind of rounded. They just kind of fit in your hand, and they're just small, and they have a lot of they have mixed mattes with semi shimmer, so you have a very good mixture, and I feel like all of these have that, which is good. So so anyway, let me show you this one. This one is called Morning Tide. Oh, and they had tons more than these. I mean, I just picked up 3. I don't recall how many more they had, but they had quite a few. So they'll have something for everybody, okay? Anything that you're looking for, particular colors that you like. I tend to gravitate towards certain colors. So this one's called Morning Tide, and I'm just going to show you what this looks like. It's so pretty. You've got a gray, smoky gray here. You have this is like a blue, like that's pretty. And then you have this color down here, which is why I bought this palette, because I was looking for a transition shade, like a lighter gray, and this one fit the bill. And it's look at that, and it's so smooth and creamy and silky. Then it had this beautiful lavender color here, so pretty. It's white, and these are like so, and they go on so beautiful. This is a great pastel. And we'll sample these too. I'll just sample them on my finger. They're just so pretty, and they go on so smooth, and as you can see, there's not a whole lot of fallout. There's a little bit, not bad. Then there's this beautiful purple over here. Look at that, so pretty. And this teal color, aqua, the mermaid color there. And then another gray. This gray is really great, and that's a matte gray there. So this one has 1, 2, 3. This one has 3 matte shades in there. Four matte shades. And the shimmers are not major shimmer. So it has enough mattes that you can work a good crease color here and then use the other ones around it. So that's that one. And then we have this one's called Dawn. And this one is a very natural looking palette. I'm trying to wipe my fingers off here so I can sample some more for you. use this hand. This color here is like a champagne color. And then you have this color. This color is really nice. That's a matte color right there. Look at that. So pretty. And then this one is also, this one's also a matte right there. So those are really pretty, light, very pretty. And then you have some of duplicates like the other one. This is like just a pearl, and this one's like a lavender, and then this one's kind of like a rose, and then this one's like a deeper purple, and then this one's a blue, and then you have like a peachy shade here, and then on this side you have beautiful taupes. Look at those taupes. Those are great. If you're looking for good neutral taupes, those are good, and the bottom two are matte. So this particular palette has 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes in it. So it has a good amount of mattes in here, so you can make a good what do I want to say? You can do several different looks with this palette, so it looks great. All right, and then this one is called Sunrise. And this one's got greens in it. Dirty on this side. Let me wipe some of that off. All right, so it's got some neutral taupey colors here on this side. And there's some brown, taupey browns over here. And then in the center, you have this really nice dark teal color. And then you get into the greens here. You've got a gray green. This is like a forest green, but look at how subtle they are. So these are everyday wear colors. This is a gray, like a gunmetal gray. And then you have a really light mint color right here. It's like minty. So this one has more greens, and that's the one I'm going to use today. I just kind of was in the mood for, let me pull up, sorry about that. I was just kind of in the mood for kind of like that look today. So we're going to do this. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, again, 4 or 5 mattes in there. No, actually, is that a matte? 5 mattes. So this one has like 5 mattes. So sometimes they have 3 mattes, sometimes they have 4 mattes, sometimes they have 5 mattes in them. And again, there are so many more palettes on that website. If you go to lacolors.com, you will see. And for $2.50, you will just like snatch them all up, I'm sure. So much fun. These are great for traveling. The product wears very well. I do want to tell you that so that you know it wears well. I'm very happy with it. And it wears all day, doesn't migrate, doesn't crease. So it's they're definitely good for sure. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go in. I think I'm going to go in with this darker teal color here. And we're going to put that here. Quite dark. Going on really super dark. I'm going to switch sides here just because there's a lot of color on there, so I'm going to use a little bit on the other eye here on this side. And we're just going to do that outer 7 like I normally do. And I have to be a little bit more I can't apply too much to the brush here. This is a very dark color. It's not coming up as dark on camera as it is in person, but it's pretty dark. So I'm just gonna blend this out real good. Otherwise it's gonna be way too intense. You know what this color is? It's a lot like the Wet n Wild Lights Out palette. But this is a matte color I'm putting on right now. The other one is shimmery. And I'm using the e.l.f. crease brush for $4, which works great, by the way. All right, so that's pretty dark. All right, then I'm going to go on my lid with this green color. Look at this green. It's like, what color is this? Like, this color is like a moss green, and this one's slightly lighter. It's not a mint green. It's a very, you can wear it during the day. It's not like too dark or too, see that color? Oh, it's so pretty. It's really just a pretty color. And I have green eyes, and I'm going to take it all over the lid, which I don't normally do either. But I'm kind of doing like it's a gray green. These greens are gray greens, if that makes any sense. I'm trying to think if I have another palette that's got greens in it that are brighter. I do not think I do. I'm attracted to the gray greens because I think that they just look better. They're not so wild and bright. So that's what that looks like. And that again, that other color that I just put on the lid is also a matte. So these are two mattes now. And then there's this light color up here in the corner. And I'm going to use that to highlight just underneath my brow. And I'm just going to place dab. Just so. I'm going to swipe here. I'm going to go back with my brush. Not going to add any more color, but I'm just going to make sure that, yeah, that's back down there, that I didn't move any of that. So that's an all matte look right there that I got from this palette. And I really love these gray greens. I hope that you see those as pretty. Look at how pretty those are. So they're definitely wearable and for any eye color, I think. The bright greens, you have to, bright greens, maybe not so much. I think the bright greens look good with green eyes, maybe with blue eyes, maybe with hazel. I don't know. Post your comments down in the comment section below. Let me know if you wear green eyeshadow. All right, so I'm just going to finish this up here. I'm going to make sure that I didn't over... But so that's my matte look for today. And then I'm going to go in with, I was test driving a pencil. Where is that pencil? I got rid of all my pencils except for two, but then I got this one. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do a pencil. I'm just going to go ahead and use one of the colors in this palette. Let's go with that darker. We're going to go back in with this dark teal color here, and I'm just going to use this type of brush. Yeah, see, because that's going to be rich enough. That's going to make a good liner. I really like these palettes. I think they very much deliver for $2.50. You can't beat it. I like the shape of them. I think I mentioned this, or I may not have. Maybe I mentioned it in another video, but I love the linearness of these palettes. I like palettes that go this way rather than palettes that are boxy and square. For some reason, I just really like, and I like the color stories in all the palettes they have, but I didn't want to buy them all. I wanted to buy the ones that I know that I'm going to use. But they do have quite an assortment, so I think you'll be happy with them. I really do. I would not recommend them unless I think you would be hacky, unless you would be happy with them, and you will be. For $2.50, you'll be, if you love eyeshadow like I do, you will like them. All right, so that's good. So that's what we're doing there. I'm not going to put anything on the lower lashes or underneath on the lower lash line. All right, so that's like an all matte look right there. No shimmer. And then we're going to go ahead and go with our CoverGirl True Blend foundation with our sponge non-wetted. I love this foundation. It's such a win-win for me. Does not have SPF, so you'll have to wear SPF under it, but if you don't mind that, and that's the reason I bought it, and I think I mentioned to you this before, but if you're new watching my channel, I don't wear foundation that has chemical sunscreens in it because I don't want that stuff in my bloodstream. So this was one of the ones that didn't have it in it. So you know what? I just started doing that. I have these furrows or very deep wrinkles around my lips. And if I just put it on like this, it doesn't go into them. So what I do is I make my lips taut and then I wipe it in around my lips. So that way it gets in there and it doesn't sit in those big crevices. I call them crevices. I mean crevices. I'm kind of making a joke out of that. All right, so good. We got the foundation on, looking good. And I love this foundation. You can layer it too. It wears all day. It moves with you. It doesn't settle into fine lines and wrinkles. Of course, if you put a ton of it on, it will. And if you put a ton of it on and then throw a bunch of powder on it, it possibly, I mean, any foundation would then start to get cakey. But if you just pat it on, give a nice even coat layer, it should be fine. And then what are we doing for powder today? I'm not going to set it. I'm not powdering today. I'm just going to leave it like that because it's such a beautiful finish. It doesn't really need anything. And then we're going to go in with our blush. What blush should we use today? I have so many. Can you tell I love Covergirl Cheekers? Look at all these Covergirl Cheeker colors I have. You know they're not offering these as much anymore. All right, let's see what color do we think would go well with, I think I'm going to go, oh, okay, this is my new favorite. New fave. I do have to share this with you. Share, share, share. You know how I love Natural Twinkle, okay? Natural Twinkle is like a staple, okay? This is Natural Twinkle. Then I tried Natural Shimmer, okay? So here's, let me open these up so you can get a looky at these. All right, so here's Natural Twinkle. It's got some pink in it, some rose. I'll say rose, not pink. And here's Natural Shimmer. So Natural Shimmer is like a natural shimmer. It almost could be a bronzer, almost. So let me try these on my hands. So on the back of my hand, I hope they show up. One thing I do love about CoverGirl blush is that you could keep putting it on and it's not going to. Okay, so there. You see the difference between those two. This one, let's see. I feel like I didn't get a good. No, see, Natural Twinkle is so natural that it's not showing up. So this one looks a little warmer, slightly warmer. This one's more rose, but I love it. Loves it. I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. highlighter brush because it's got that nice rounded top and it just deposits color so beautifully. This one has a little bit of a shimmer to it, but it's very natural looking. Look at that. I love this. So this color is great when you're using these gray greens. It's also great if you're using, what other colors look good with this? Oh, it's also good if you're using any colors that are peaches or anything like this in this family, or browns. It's a great blush for, and it does have a shimmer, so you'll see the shimmer on it? It's pretty. So it's called Natural Shimmer, and it's very true to that. I really like it. It's so pretty. Yeah, it's gorgeous. $3 and what? If you get it at Walmart, it's $3.64. Don't quote me on that, but pretty close. All right, so now we're going to go within mascara. I am still living and rocking the Exhibitionist in black brown. Don't need a lot. Definitely does the trick. All right, I think maybe lowers. Should we do lowers? Let's do lowers. I normally don't do lowers. I don't do anything on the lower eye because I don't want my eyes to close down. When you put color all the way around your eye, it closes it down, and it doesn't look bad. It's just, I like that wide awake, open look. And I really feel that this, lifts you. It doesn't, close down, and, dark black liner, and, it kind of closes down. And I like that lifted, like light, airy look where I am wearing makeup, but I don't look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup, if that makes any sense. So that's the look. I really love that. Oh, this palette is so pretty. All right, so I will put all of these palettes down below, and then go to their site if you're interested for $2.50 per palette. The most you're going to pay is for the shipping. I think you're probably going to get the palettes cheaper than you are the shipping. The shipping was the shipping like $8. So you're going to buy if you buy 3 palettes, that's about $16 or something like that. Don't quote me on that. It's approximate. And but I think you'll be really, really happy with their eyeshadows. So coming close for the final look here, so you can see what it looks like. The eyeshadow and the cheeks. I'm not wearing anything on the lips today. As you notice, I'm not really a lip girl. I don't wear a lot of lipstick at all, actually, in my day-to-day life. I just use this EOS Clear stuff to moisturize and condition. If I was to wear something, I'd wear my nude, and this is the one that I always wear, the Ulta and Festival. Now, they don't have this one anymore, but they have new colors now, and they have one called Terrain, I think it's called, and that one is very similar to this. It's kind of a rosy nude. So it gives you just a little hint of color, but it's not over the top. At least that's what I'm into these days. I do like my bright lipsticks. I do. When, if I'm going to an event or something like that. But generally when I'm, just going shopping or I'm going to work, I like to just wear something that's more neutral, more natural. All right, so that's the look for today. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Click subscribe, share this video if you'd like to, and we will catch you next time. Bye.